session. I hope you all had a good lunch, and I hope you all had something to drink with some caffeine in it. So hopefully we'll keep you all awake. This session, my name is Anant Venkateswaran, and I am the Honorary Director for the India Smart Grid Forum, responsible for master classes and thought leadership. On behalf of the ISGF, and we extend a warm welcome to all of you, and we hope that not only this session but the entire conference would be a good experience for you, and it will serve the purpose of bringing together people, thought leaders, regulators, policymakers, government officials, and vendors and customers and utilities as well, to make this a very interesting time of exchange of ideas, and you'll leave this place having learned lessons that can be applied to India to make sure that the power sector is constantly innovating and changing and modernizing. Today's session is a very interesting topic, the voice of the customer in the digital era. What I'd like to do is, for some housekeeping here, if you have your cell phones, please put them on vibrate. We want to be respectful to our speakers and to our presenters. Please, I ask that you, if you have to make any conversations, please leave the room and make the conversation so that we are focused on the good ideas that is coming from all the presenters. Today, our chairman is Mr. P.R. Kumar. We do not have Mr. P.R. Kumar, I'm told, with BIPL. Our speakers, Mr. K.K. Mishra, Director for Ministry of Planning. Welcome, sir. Ministry of Power. I apologize. Thank you. Mr. Stefan Engelhardt is not here. Oh, there you are. Oh, we were told you were still being looking for. Okay, good. That's good. Welcome, Vice President Utilities SAP. Mr. Hasid Kaji, welcome. The Chief Digital and Information Officer, Tata Power Company Limited. Welcome, sir. Mr. Nick Birrell, Vice President, Industry Strategy, Oracle Utilities. Mr. Vish Ghanti is supposed to be here. He is a VP and MP and MD, Managing Director for Autogrid India. He's supposed to be here around 3:45-ish, I'm told. Mr. R.P. Singh, welcome, sir. VP Smart Energy Water. And do we have Shweta here yet? You're going to be representing, okay, good. Senior Research Associate, Prayas Energy Group in Pune. Welcome as well. So I would like to ask, without delay, the speakers to join in the up front in the chairs. Please come up front, so it'll be very convenient for us for the presentation. And I'm going to just say a quick couple of words and kick it off. I'm requesting that all the speakers limit their presentations to 10 minutes, so that at 10 minutes with 7 speakers, we'll at least have an opportunity to hear from everybody. And I will try to, watch the clock and give you at least a couple of minute warning in advance. And after the 10-minute presentations each, I'm hoping that we can have an audience participation as well, and the panelists in a very thoughtful exercise of, getting some ideas and have a good panel discussion going and some creative juices flowing, so to speak. Customer in the digital era. I'll start off with this. Having worked on the customer side of the utility industry for many years, ranging from areas like smart metering, demand response, and renewable energy, and several other applications, microgrids and things of that sort, working with not only vertically integrated utilities but also with utilities who are disintegrated, who are actually deregulated in a deregulated environment. I can say this. 2 utilities can give an example. I'm not going to name them for obvious reasons. The first utility went through the process of smart metering and demand response and customer engagement and the entire process. They rolled out all their technologies first, they did all their planning efforts first, and then they did the customer engagement part. And on the other utility, I think we were talking about that yesterday, Dan, the other utility, actually what they did was, the first and foremost thing they did was customer outreach and customer education, enrollment, and empowerment. And after that customer engagement was done, then they embarked on rolling out the entire smart metering, demand response, their advanced applications exercise. And the results speak for themselves. The second utility had a tremendous participation in their demand response and smart metering programs. The first one didn't. Utilities have, over the years, have learned valuable lessons in reaching out and knowing their customers. I was very privileged to be part of a multi-utility exercise led by Xcel Energy, my local utility in Denver, Colorado, in an exercise called Customer Moments That Matter. And that taught us a lot about customer engagement and customer awareness and learning about our customers. Having said that, I hope that we'll get some very thoughtful and interesting ideas about what's going on in India and what Indian utilities are doing and what we can do better to promote that integration of the customer in the life of a utility.